Okay, good day. So we will be discussing about maintenance. So finding and eliminating faults of a pneumatic control systems. So faults occur either due to external failure of the machine components or due to stoppages and or internal failures within the control system. So if a fault occurs, this manifests itself through the malfunction or downtime of a machine. So a fault can be eliminated as follows: fault elimination by operating or maintenance personnel. So if the component must have a license or a an operator with a right way of operating the equipment. So the right way to operate the equipment, so if you know how to operate the equipment, so there will be fault elimination. So there will be no fault in the machine. Or if you have a wrong maintenance personnel, so wrong maintenance, so there will be fault in the machinery. Next, fault elimination through customer services. So there are equipments that are properly maintained and operated properly, but still um, have malfunction or downtime. Since if ever, for example, your machine is um, not a um, not made properly, or like for example, some say China maids are very prone to damage than the original one. So if it's a class A, class B, or class C type of equipment, it's not original, so there will be fault that may occur on, or there will be malfunction or downtime of a machine. So it also depends on your spare parts, if the spare parts are original. If not, then expect that there will be more downtime or malfunction of your machine. Okay, the causes and effects of malfunction. So first, wear and tear on components and lines, which can be accelerated by ambient medium like aggressive air temperature. So if your equipment is not suited for that temperature, so it will also have accelerated wear and tear of components. The quality of compressed air, like excessive humidity or lubrication, may also create wear and tear. Relative motion of components, incorrect loading of components, incorrect maintenance, and incorrect mounting and connection. Okay, so this influence can lead to the following malfunctions or failures of the system. First, blocking of the lines, seizure of the units, breakages, leakages, pressure drop, incorrect switching, or damages. So as you can see in the picture, there are some, what's this, like a rust or a corrosion that happens on the spool. So maybe there is less lubrication, or you check your lubricator whether there is still lubricating oil in that, and then um, there is damage in the filter dryer, that it doesn't really filter out or remove, it doesn't really remove the moisture in the air, so this may lead to corrosion of some parts of the system. Okay, pneumatic system maintenance. So systematic maintenance helps to prolong service life and improve the functional reliability of pneumatic control system. So systematic maintenance means that there is a program, you have to follow this program based on the manufacturer's manual. So there is a system used for maintenance. So there is a program that you can check regularly whether your maintenance is um, properly done. Okay, so a detailed maintenance plan should be drawn up for every pneumatic system. A maintenance plan lists the maintenance tasks and intervals. So the time intervals between individual maintenance work to be carried out is dependent on the period of use, the wear, characteristics of the individual components, and the ambient medium. So if the manual uses this, for example, uses 50 hours per every maintenance, but then uh, you are in a very your ambient temperature is very high than the usual, so you can lower down the 50 hours maybe to 40 hours, 30 hours, or um, um, depending on how you assess the situation. Okay, so the following maintenance work must be carried out frequently at short intervals. So first, always check the filter. So usually the filter, there is, you can directly see it. There are some um, transparent glasses that you can see the filter, or water, or check the water, or if not, drain water regularly. Every duty, drain water regularly. Refill and set lubricator. So also the lubricator, maybe you always check the oil and refill if it needs more. So if a lubricator is usually used. Okay, and then check signal generators for possible dirt or okay. Next, family work can be under a greater time intervals. Check the seals of the connector for leaks. Replace lines connected to moving parts. So this sometimes it depends on your visual inspection. So or it depends on the manual. So if it wants to replace, you should replace, then replace. So check the rod bearings and cylinders for wear and replace if necessary also. Usually bearings can last up to a year, up to 5 years. So but checking is a must, so you should check it always to prevent downtime of your clean or replace filter elements. So depending on the manual, maybe every 6 months replace. Check function of safety valves for if it's functioning correctly, the setting is right. Check mounting. So what are the causes of improper operation of shipboard hydraulic machinery? So we're done with the pneumatics. So now we're going for hydraulic machinery. First, the use of the wrong oil viscosity or type. So it may cause damage to the system. Insufficient fluid in the system. So you should always check the level of the fluid. Presence of air in the system may cause cavitation, mechanical damage or structural failure, internal or external leakage, dirt, decomposed packing, water, sludge, rust, and other foreign matter in the system may also cause improper operation of the system. And improper adjustment. So don't adjust. Always check the manual for adjustments. Proper adjustment. Heat exchanger that is plugged, dirty, or leaking may also cause improper operation of our hydraulic system. So other problems could occur that are not directly related to nor caused by the various parts of the hydraulic system. So these problems could show the same general malfunctions of an improperly operating system. So examples are leaking hose, and seals, which would be visually evident. So a bind in the directional control valve or the cylinder's piston rod, a dented or deformed hydraulic cylinder, or a crimped or restricted pressure line, which would be harder to detect. So be vigilant talaga. Okay, hydraulic system maintenance for David and Crane. First, maintain proper oil level in the hydraulic fluid reservoir. Use the proper grade of oil based on manual. Always use what is preferred, especially the original ones. And the hydraulic system driving the winch should use only high quality hydraulic oils from reputable suppliers. So these oils should contain additives to prevent foaming and oxidation in the system. Okay, all winch hydraulic systems should be equipped with a return line filter capable of filtering 10 micron particles from the system. So it's very small, 10 micron. So service the hydraulic system annually or after every 50 hours of use, whichever comes first. So servicing should include verifying the condition of the hydraulic fluid, like checking its color, checking if it's milky, like if it's milky, it has water contamination, and then checking its viscosity, if it's still the same with the new one, using the slide, what you call that, viscosity test, sliding the new and the used oil together, and then if it moves the same, so it has the same viscosity. Okay, inspect the hydraulic lines and fittings for leaks periodically. Occasionally, a hydraulic fitting may need to be retightened if it is weeping oil. So if a hydraulic leak is suspected, clean all residual oil from the area. And then always keep hydraulic cylinders fully retracted while not in use. Never use the winch cable of a linear winch crane or davit system to secure the system for storage. So it may damage the system, the crane. Any exposed cylinder rod may quickly corrode, causing damage and leaks in the cylinder rod seals. So inspect all hydraulic hoses for chafing or cracking. If there is chafing or cracking, quickly replace the hose, because we know that hydraulic has high pressure, so you should not use something like bandages to you just bandage your hoses, so never use that. So always replace. Then stainless steel hose ends may discolor with surface corrosion over time. So a Scotch-Brite pad be used to clean off the corrosion. Dressing the hose ends with a silicone spray is effective in preventing the corrosion. But on most ships, they use like this grease type tape. So this tape will be put all around um, the hose ends or the steel hose ends, so that even when there is rain or moisture that comes, so the metal will not be corroded, or there will be no surface corrosion. Okay, inspect all visible hydraulic fittings and hose ends for leaks and or weeping. So if any leaks are found, tighten the fitting. Never tighten a fitting while there is hydraulic pressure in this hose or fitting. So always tighten your hose if if you after stopping the system. So relieve first the pressure before doing any maintenance. Okay, next we have hydraulic winch maintenance. So a daily inspection to ensure that there are no oil leaks present, that all mounting bolts and other fasteners are tight, and that wire rope is in good condition. So usually naman our wire ropes is maintained or greased by the deck personnel. Okay, periodic servicing of the winch includes changing the oil in both the gearbox and the brake section. So severity of use will determine the need for oil changes. So factors such as extremely dirty conditions or widely varying temperature changes may dictate even more frequent servicing. So complete teardowns and component inspections. Again, severity and frequency of use will determine how often this should be done. So if all changes reveal significant metallic particles, then a teardown and inspection must be made to determine the source of wear. So hanapin nyo saan galing yung metal or yung particles. So, winch lubrication. Check gearbox oil levels weekly. If the oil level does not show a satisfactory amount, refill oil according to the individual winch manual. Check brake oil level and fill or replace if oil shows significant metal particles. Lube all bushings equipped with grease zerks with good quality lithium-based chassis lube. And then lubricate the cable based on your wire rope supplier's recommendation using grease. Okay, so that's it for the maintenance. So I hope you learned something. See you on our next video. Bye.